Alright, so welcome back to White House Farm. What we have here is the Rinnai Condensate Neutralizer Kit, and this is for condensing on-demand water heaters. Our old one was a non-condensing and we didn't have to worry about this, but since this is a condensing unit, the condensation that comes down out of here is very acidic and you want to be able to neutralize it, and that's what these are for. And these are like ceramic balls in here, and this helps take the acidity and make it more of a neutral pH. Otherwise, if you're draining this into a sink or anywhere like that, it's going to start eating away your plumbing and everything because it's too acidic. So you need a neutralizer kit for a condensing unit. And if you watched our last videos, we pretty much just hooked up a temporary fit here, just so we didn't have the the condensation just dripping down and landing on everything. So we can go ahead and take this off. And you really wouldn't want to use metal anyways because it would eat away at it over time. And that's why you wouldn't want to use copper lines or anything like that because it'd be too acidic for it. So this kit does come with your mounting brackets so you can mount it against the wall. Comes pre-filled. And those are all your ceramic balls in there that help neutralize the acid. Comes with a bunch of fittings, and all these fittings are for if you're going to be using the tubing that it comes with, which works perfectly fine, but we just wanted to use some Schedule 40 or better, Schedule 80 piping here, PVC, to go ahead and run the lines down. The thicker the better because over time it does eat away at it. So, but you want at least a Schedule 40 pipe or better. And if you do want to use the stuff that comes with it, it comes with a Y bracket here because you want a vent line as well coming out for your backfill, so that way it doesn't get plugged up and it'll be able to still backflow out of there. And then we're also going to be putting on an additional breather so you don't get like a vapor lock with it. So we're going to come down off of here and have this branch out, and we're going to have another piece of PVC come up and be open so that way it can't just vapor lock. I'll show you. So kit does come with everything you need if you want to go that route. Even comes with the clips and stuff. But like I said, we're going to be using the PVC. We're going to be doing hard lines in here. And this is Rinnai 804000074 Condensate Neutralization Kit. Alright, we're going to put a little Teflon tape up here. And this piece does come with the kit, so you don't have to buy this. And we can go ahead and twist that on. And this is 1/2 inch. And we get that on hand tight. Remember, it's plastic, so don't go crazy. You don't want to go snapping this off. Alright, there we go. And this also does come with it, the kit. This is a threaded piece. So let's go ahead and put some Teflon tape on here and we'll get that inserted there. And we'll just hold this in place while we tighten this up on here. Alright, so we got that piece on there. Alright, So you can buy the kind that just glues together, but this is what we had. So go ahead and connect this. And we'll just cut a small piece off here. Alright, so we got our cleaner. Go ahead and clean that out. And we're going to be connecting it to here. So we're going to clean the top of that out. Get a little bit of glue. And we're getting the inside of that. And we can go ahead and we got our piece cut here. A little bit of glue on there. Stick that up in there. Same thing, a little cleaner. A little bit of glue. So now we need to cut another little piece. We're going to do an elbow going up. And we got it this way just because we're going to have it come up like that. And that way it's not sticking out here. So we gotta clean this out, clean this, and then we'll glue this together, get our elbow on, and have it head up. Alright. Clean the other end. Clean an elbow out. Some glue on here. Alright, so now we just need a piece of pipe to cut here, and you want it just a little bit higher than that. Some glue on here. Let's get that piece in. So there you go. And once again, yours doesn't have to be this long over. This just because we had a threaded and had another piece here. But this is the whole point, to have it so this won't vapor lock up on you and then end up destroying or throwing codes on your water heater there. So this is very important on part of your condensate. So you can see from the three figures here, these are the three different ways that you can mount them, and we're doing the horizontal. So basically, there's your Y for your plastic pieces that came in there. This is all given to you, but we're just doing hard piping. So we want to go ahead and use a T right here. So we're going to mount this in, and this is going to be our top overflow going to the sink. And then we're going to have this come down, and we're going to mount the neutralizer right here. And then we're going to have that run over and empty out into the sink. So let's go ahead and get our T on there, and we'll run our top line first, and then we'll get this hooked up. All right, once again, we're just going to cut a little piece to go ahead and fit these together. And clean that out. Clean that off. Get our glue. And put this in and give it a little twist. And we're good to go. Now we can take some more cleaner. Get this. Get our T. And then get some glue on here. Hopefully not that much glue. And we're going to face it towards the wall. So we're going to put it on. And then we're going to twist. There we go. And that's how we want it. Now we can go ahead and cut another piece of PVC here. And then we'll put an elbow right here and run this all the way down to where we empty out. This is all going to vary on what you're doing and how you're building yours. But the concept's all the same. Go ahead and clean. Clean. Glue. Glue. Alright. Clean the elbow out. Clean the end off. And then glue. Glue in here. And we'll get this elbow on. So you can kind of see how we're going with this. So now we're going to run a piece of pipe straight all the way back over here towards the sink. Alright, so let's go ahead and clean this up. Some glue on here. And we'll get this together. Alright, so you'll need some sort of anchor kit, and that's all we did, was just anchor it into the wall there. And you don't need to be perfect with this because it can fit anywhere along here. And that's on there good, and you can turn it, you can move it back and forth. We're going to go ahead and get it set up to where we get the plumbing to it. So these two pieces come with the kit, and they go on each end here. So we can go ahead and get some Teflon tape on there, and we'll get those in. And then these little fittings are going to connect into them, so we can actually connect our piping down to this. So we'll get this in. And we can get this connected. Alright, so that's on there now. Now we need to cut a piece of PVC to come down here. And we're going to have to do 2 elbows like this to get this all to connect up. cleaner up there. Clean this end off. Get a little glue on here. And we'll get this piece in. Yeah, we'll have to trim off just a little bit here. And we could actually use that piece. Go ahead and connect in here. So let's clean this out. Clean this. Get a little glue. Clean our elbow. And get our elbow on there. Alright, so that is all together now. And this is where your Y would be. So that's our second piping running over for the overflow. We got our vapor lock extra pipe up there. We're connected in. Let's go ahead and run the pipe from here over to the sink and we should be all set. And once again, comes with these, so we'll put this in. And then we'll add this little 1 or ½ inch one on. And then glue in the pipe and send it over. Okay, so I'm just screwing this part in and then we're just going to connect the pipe in through here. We're not gluing it because we want to be able to take this off to empty this out when we need to change this and clean it. Everything else there is glued. Alright, so this is directional. It does say inlet here. An outlet over here. If you go Rinnai, you're doing it right. And we want this more towards the top so it can go ahead and filter what's in there, and then once it gets above that level it'll come out and drain. And then we also have, if it gets backed up, it'll come out through here, out this pipe and out that way, and we don't have to worry about it vapor locking up on us or sending an error to the machine because we have this now all plumbed in. Like I said, you don't have to glue this. I glued this part, but you do need to be able to change this out in the future. So that's why I didn't glue this, and we'll be able to just twist this out, and then we could turn this whole thing, we could take the whole unit off and replace what's inside here. So we're all set here. All right, and we got the drain line coming out over here. I only glued this little section because I could pull this out and twist this whole thing to get that off. The rest is just plugged in and drains right down to here. And we did our setup like number 1 here. So as you can see, there's their secondary line, there's their primary line going to the drain, and then we did the extra. But this is all set now, ready to be turned on. And we can start running some hot water. All together now, all hooked up. Easy as that. So we're all set here. Like I said, you don't have to glue it all together, but it does need to be put together. You could also buy the piping that all screws together, and you can Teflon it and do it that way. So that way you don't have to worry about it falling apart if you're not going to glue it. But you do need to be able to get to this so you can clean it out for future use, or change out the actual ceramic balls in there and stuff. So I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description and everything. And make sure to check out the videos on installing the condensing unit here. We used to have a non-condensing unit that we took out, and we also serviced and did a bunch of stuff on. Make sure to check out all those videos and all of our PEX piping videos and all the good fun stuff that you got to do as a homeowner with your house, with especially living in the country on a well or not a well, just in the city, and you want to hook up a nice on-demand water heater. So once again, we hope you like, enjoy, subscribe, and as usual, we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, Obo.
Bye, guys.